Gilbo with The Real Las Vegas, and I am here today with
Candice
Morales of Elevate. So, Elevate could be a lot of things.
Elevate could be a lot of things, but Elevate in this sense is about elevating your life, your business, all of it. That's what it's about.
All right, so tell me a little bit about what you do.
Yep. So I'm a strategy and prosperity coach, and I support solopreneurs in years 0 to 2 of their business. I help them get the results they desire, plan a strategy, and live abundantly, because all of those things matter to me.
Yeah.
So as a coach, I often tell people that I'm 50% manifest all the things and 50% hustle, right?
Yeah.
So it's all about make shit happen, right? 50% make shit happen. So for me, I love to work with clients who like embrace a little bit of woo-woo, like they know that the law, right? It's true.
You go woo-woo.
Yes, you gotta embrace a little bit of the woo-woo, right? So that means like law of attraction is real.
Yeah.
You have to believe that it's possible for you.
Right.
You have to have some type of meditation, manifesting practice that you do, some type of spiritual practice in some way. So people who embrace a little bit of that and also know that they can get shit done. Believe in their skills and their talents. You're not just sitting around waiting for it to happen, but taking the actionable steps to make it happen.
Right.
So.
Now, what if they're not ready? What if they don't have that confidence in themselves yet?
Yeah.
Like some people we know
We won't name names.
to actually
Yes.
get shit done.
Yep.
I mean, do you prepare them? Do you help them? Do you guide them?
Really, ready is just a decision. So I let people know that ready is a decision. So if you're sitting across from me and we're in our consultation and you're like, I'm just not ready for this, then you're probably not, because ready is a decision. And if you know that it's a decision, then you'd make it in that moment, right? Like, no, I'm ready to see something different in my life, which means I have to do something different in my life. So really, by the time someone comes to me and they sit across the table from me and we're talking about their life, their business, their dreams, they're ready for a change. And so I think that anyone can be ready at any moment. They just have to decide.
Right. So me and Candice met a while back, about 8 months ago, something like that, at a networking event.
Yes.
That her and Corey run. And they let people spotlight their business.
Yep.
You can stand up there, you can say what your business is, and you're in front of a whole bunch of people.
About 100.
This last time was, I think, bigger than that.
Yes.
But so she says, oh, you gonna spotlight your business? I'm like, no, I'm not.
Mind you, it's only 30 seconds.
It's 30 seconds, but still, I'm somebody who does not like to speak in front of people. Nope, not doing it.
Yeah. So
they go around the room and tell you it's your turn. So when Corey came up to me and said, it's your turn, I'm like, no, not doing it. So I left, and Candice says to me, so when you walked in the building, no one knew who you were. And now you're leaving and no one still does.
Ooh, yeah, I'm a little bit of tough love, guys. I'm a little tough love.
You know what though? I was like, holy shit, because it really did just cut to the core of what I was doing to myself. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Nobody else was doing it.
Right.
No one else was setting that boundary or limit for me. I was literally doing it myself. So I promised her that the next time I was there, I would get up. And I did. Shaking with my piece of paper and blaming her for me being up there, but
I'll take the credit.
But it's true. You get the credit because you're the one that really got it in my head that why are you here if you're not going to take advantage of the opportunity that has been given to you?
It's so funny how that moment has kind of like, you remember that moment and how much has changed since then.
Oh, I know.
Right?
Yeah, because we're sitting here doing this.
She's interviewing me.
Yeah.
Wow.
So I made a total turning of the tables.
Yeah,
So,
absolutely.
yeah, but
Excited
it's
for you.
I am too. Yeah. So see, it just took that one comment. And it did. It started a snowball effect of what I wanted to see, not only in my business, but in myself.
And that's what people see in coaching, right? It's that snowball effect. It's like if I make this one small shift,
right,
it just causes a little bit of momentum, right? And I keep making momentum and I keep making momentum. And as that momentum happens, like, it seems small at first, but over time, like, it's accumulated interest, right? So you get bigger returns on investment over time. And people think that, you know, I did one Facebook Live and no one watched. Well, of course not, right? But talk to me in a year if you do a Facebook Live every day, and let's see what you've built. And I help hold people accountable to the things that they want to see in life and plan a strategy around that.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's fun. It's
So
really
are
fun.
there a specific kind of business that you work with?
Yeah, so I like to work with entrepreneurs or solopreneurs specifically, someone who's working by themselves essentially. I like to work with them solopreneurs who are in service-based industries or some kind of sales. So I love working with insurance agents, real estate agents, other coaches, right? I've worked with financial coaches, health coaches, all different kinds of coaches. So people who offer a service are the type of people that I love working with. And I love working with solopreneurs because so often they don't have that partner to brainstorm with. They don't have that partner to develop a strategy with and for someone to hold them accountable, right? Like, in my business, The Directory, I have a business partner. So she holds me accountable. You said you were going to do this by this date. It's not done. Shoot, right? So I do it. But as a solopreneur, it's really hard to hold yourself accountable, right? I can write down, like, I'm going to make this happen by Friday. But who's going to hold me accountable? No one.
Yeah.
And so I love to be that person that helps them develop that plan and strategy because I've worked with so many businesses over time. I know the things that really work and cause the most momentum. And for me, momentum means more income. And so I help them to develop that and hold them accountable to it so that they can see their business grow at the rate that they want to see it grow at, right?
Yeah, and that's super important. I know you can feel isolated.
So isolated.
All by yourself.
Absolutely.
Every decision is weighing so heavy on your shoulders because if it sinks or swims, it's your fault.
It's all up to you. And you know what? It's so funny, but most people are okay letting something sink if it's just theirs.
True.
Which is really
That's
sad,
true.
right?
Yeah.
If it's yours, you need to show up for yourself. And if it was a 9 to 5, you'd show up at 9, right? 9:30, something like that. but you would show up,
right?
You know. And as a solopreneur, it's really easy to not. Right? And then you make some kind of excuse, well, it just wasn't for me, or it wasn't made for that. And that's not true.
Or it wasn't important.
It wasn't important, right? Yeah, like, you know, or stories that say, like, I'm just not good at that. And the thing is, no, everyone needs help. Everyone needs support.
True.
So I look like a solopreneur, as you know, with Elevate, but honestly, I have 6 contracted people that work with me. 6 right now, and I'm sure it's going to be more.
Yeah.
But they help, you know, make me look good. And it matters, and I invest in myself in that way with all these different people who have different skills and talents because I know I don't have all of them. And so the solopreneurs that I work with, I also encourage them to get the help they need. They're not graphic designers. Why would you be sitting there designing graphics all day long?
Right.
It doesn't make sense, right? Or using your skills and talents to promote your business and to bring in the income that you want.
Yeah. So you're just helping them find their path.
Find their path.
Yeah.
And also, you know, I like to help them take care of themselves as well because it's easy to, you know, 1, push your business to the side, or 2, spin all your wheels, work really hard, and not get any results.
Exactly.
Right? Because you're spending your time on the wrong things.
Yeah.
So I help people figure that out. Sometimes I say I'm your business partner without actually being your business partner.
Yeah, well, and she's not going to let you quit on yourself. I'll just tell you that. I'll tell you that right now.
You know what? Because I become invested, right? So I'm like, so like, no, we're working on this together. Like, this is going to be successful. Like, it matters to me.
Right.
And so, so I make sure I get the clients who are ready for change, and then I help them stay committed to that change.
And she's good at it.
I love doing it. So that's the thing. Yeah.
Okay, so how long have you been in Vegas, and how did you get here?
Yep, I've been in Vegas for about 8 years, and this is a familiar story because every time I say this, people are like, yep, me too. So I was heartbroken.
That is a typical Vegas story. Very, very typical.
Yeah, so I was heartbroken around 8 years ago, broke up with the person I thought I was going to marry, and I didn't break up. He broke up with me.
Clarify.
And totally didn't see it coming. And a few months later, I was offered a position I was a teacher at the time. I was offered a position at a school here, and it was a little bit more money, and the cost of living was less. And I was like, just get me the heck out of LA, right? That's where I was in LA. And so I was like, I'll try it for a year. And 8 years later, here I am. I started my own business here. I built a community of amazing, supportive people. And I just fell in love with Vegas. Yeah, there's so much possibility here.
Well, and that's also typical. So, I mean, you either have the contingency that moves here despises it and can't wait to leave.
Yeah.
Or you get people that say, oh my gosh, I'm home.
Right. Yes.
You know, and
yes,
this is where I found my home. In a very unconventional town,
Yep.
but filled with amazing people.
Yes, filled with amazing people, filled with so much opportunity. Like, that's what I love about Vegas, is I think that it's exactly what you make it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we had a horrible recession. I think Vegas was hit probably one of the hardest hit cities in the country. So I really love supporting local businesses. You know, they stuck to it, they stayed here, they built their company. Some of them closed, but they came back.
Yeah.
You know, some people with different businesses than they had before the recession. So in all things supporting Las Vegas,
Yes.
local, do you have a local business that you just love?
Absolutely. I love Bloom. Bloom is Vegas's only all-women's co-working space, and it's in downtown Las Vegas. It's a beautiful space. We're actually sitting in it right now.
Yes, we
It's
are.
a beautiful space for female entrepreneurs to continue their business, or maybe you have maybe you work remotely and you're working at home and you need an excuse to, put on pants and get out of the house, right? I mean, sometimes we need an excuse to get out, right? And change our scenery and make some friends.
Yeah.
And Bloom is a great place for entrepreneurs or people who maybe work remotely, who need an office space and to feel connected to the community.
Yeah.
So I highly recommend Bloom. You can drop in. Your first day is always free, but check out bloomvegas.com. You'll like it.
All right.
Yeah.
So do you have any local restaurants or coffee shops that you go to?
Okay, favorite restaurant. I go there once a week. It's like kind of an addiction at this point, that I limit myself once a week because it's pasta and like it's summer, hello.
Right.
So Esther's Kitchen, it's in the Arts District. It's pasta, homemade bread every day, homemade pasta. The bartenders are amazing and handsome. They have great beards. Love that.
Is it a requirement? You have to have a great
I
beard
think it
to
is.
work
I think it is.
there?
I think it is. I was sitting there with my girlfriend a few weeks ago, and we're like, we think it's a requirement. Look at all these bartenders.
Well,
have
if
amazing
my
beards.
husband needs a job, he's got a great beard,
Oh,
so he
perfect.
could,
There
he
you
could
go.
go work
Yeah.
there.
Yeah. But Esther's Kitchen, it's delicious, totally reasonably priced for the type of food that you get, and the people are great. What else do you need?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we also, I don't know if people realize this, but we have so many amazing nonprofits who help people, in Las Vegas that are just, I don't think they get enough recognition.
Yeah.
Do you have one that you
I
love to
do.
support?
So I'm an alumnus of Teach for America, alumna. Sorry guys, don't know the word.
She's been out of school for
Yes,
just a little bit.
A little too long. Of Teach for America, and so Teach for America is a nonprofit that fights for educational equity in low-income communities, which oftentimes are filled with students of color. And that really matters to me. Being a Latina, I want to make sure that all students have access to quality education.
Right.
And so Teach for America really promotes that. So I was a Teach for America teacher, and I worked for Teach for America for 5 years. But it's definitely a cause that is really near and dear to my heart. I think we all need access to opportunity.
Right.
And so, yeah, Teach for America. That's
All right.
Yeah.
Well, anything else you wanna share?
Well, I don't think so.
Okay.
I think that's it.
All right.
I think that's it.
Well, thank you for joining us today. I will link below all of Candice's information. You can reach out to her, contact her, take her workshops. You will not be disappointed. And we will see you next time.
Thank
Bye-bye.
you. Bye.